It's Clayton, aka Cell Dweller, and as you probably know by now, Tom Salta, aka Atlas Plug, and I are scoring Season 3 of Killer Instinct. And today we're going to talk about making the music for a legacy character who is a brute. He's 6'11", 350 pounds, he's a monster, and his name is Tusk. Tom and I have become really good chefs in the musical kitchen, so to speak, because we've had to mix so many genres and styles for the Season 3 characters. So Tom, why don't you tell them what we cooked up for Tusk?
So the recipe we came up with for Tusk was pretty straightforward and simple. It was 1 part Viking, 1 part barbarian, and 1 big part rock.
Let evil come, for I am the watchman of the gods!
When I think of barbaric, I'm thinking of just very basic boom, boom, like dun, dun, dun. And then the melody is going to be something pretty simple, right? These are barbarians, they're not going to be playing any fancy music, you know, and you take that idea and you just put them together and you get instant barbarian.
So I'm going to play a little clip of the original Tusk theme, and this melody was something that we needed to kind of modify for some aspect of the game. Generally, we put this in the boring state, and I'll explain about that in a minute. But here, let's take a listen to the original Tusk theme. So cool, there's a melody, but that definitely does not align with our aesthetic for this character in the modern day. The boring state is where we generally do this with legacy characters. We take their original themes, if they have one, and kind of try to bring that into the boring state. So you put your controller down and walk away to go polish off a 2-liter of Mountain Dew. So we've got to kick the game into a state where unobtrusive music will play, and you can just do your thing, and when you come back, you jump back into gameplay. So my take on that was to take that theme, that original theme, and turn it into something more melancholy, something more distant sounding, as if a traditional instrument was being played during the funeral of a fellow brother in arms that has died in battle.
And now, for the combo. So with the combo, we wanted this to be the most Viking-esque celebratory part of the whole piece.
And so what we often do is mock up with synthetic instruments, choirs and orchestra and things like that, so we know what the idea is and we can kind of dial it in, and then at the very end we'll go hire real players to fill in some of these gaps and recreate the parts that we've written. And in this case we hired a choir from Bulgaria.
So it would sound more like this. That kind of vibe, except we're going to do it with a real choir.
Death comes to all, except me.